What free leads are actually what from Google? The hidden cost most local business owners never calculate. Let me ask you something. How much did you spend on marketing last month? If you run a local service business like plumbing, roofing, HVAC, landscaping, or electrical work, you probably set somewhere around $1,500 to $3,000, maybe more. Now let me ask you this: how much did you keep paying this month, and the next month after that? See, most local business owners never sit down and calculate what they actually pay for it over a lifetime. They just know that when they turn off the ads, the phone stops ringing. They keep saying, they keep paying. But what if I showed you a different way? What if I could prove that Google free leads exist and it costs way less than you think to set up, and that once you have them, they keep coming without you paying per click? That is what I'm about to show you in this video. I'm going to walk you through a real case study where I built out a Gutter website that generated 16 leads that cost less than $100 to build. From this simple one-page website, people filling out this form completely, finding us on Google, page one right here for relevant terms that we are appearing for right now. So we didn't pay for ads, no click, just free completely from Google. And here's the crazy part. If we had an active phone number on the website, we would have doubled the number of leads that came in. Let me show you exactly how we did it. Then I will break down what those free leads are actually worth compared to what you're paying for ads right now. So why your website is not bringing you customers? Most local business owners have a website. Then when I ask them how many leads is it bringing in each month, they say zero, or maybe one if they are lucky. Why is that? Because their website is basically invisible on Google. When someone searches, when someone in your city searches for your services, your site does not show up. Instead, they see your competitors, or worse, they see Yelp, Angie, or big national franchises that does not even care about your local area. Let me explain how Google works for local searches. When someone types in gutter installation mechanic into Google, they see three things on the page when someone types this basically. So they see the sponsored section, they see the Google Maps section, and they see the organic section. This is this organic section. I want to show you exactly how to get rankings. 25% of people who performs the search click on the sponsored section. 65% of them appears to go through this Google business profile here and call a business owner. The remaining 10-15% go through these links, and this is exactly where I want to show you how to rank. And whatever result it is, whatever thing you implement in ranking your website here helps booster your Google business profile so that you're able to rank in this top section of Google right here. So now here's what most people don't understand. Google rewards sites that target one specific city with their own page. If you try to add pages to your website for other cities like Allen and Prosper in our case, because we're targeting McKinney, the net pages do not rank as well. Google wants to see a separate website for each of the city that you're targeting. This is why small local business websites often build Yelp, Angie's, and even big franchises. Google favors exact match domain that targets one specific location. Hence, you can see we're able to outrank Yelp and very big companies like Today Homes Owner for specific listing. So I'm going to walk you through the exact case study that we built, and we'll come back to that section again. So this is the website basically that we built. It's a simple one-page website, but I'm going to show you exactly why Google loves it and why it ranks it on the first page of Google, and it was able to generate a number of leads that came in. The very first thing we did was get an exact match domain. You might ask, what is an exact match domain? An exact match domain is basically means you're including the core service you render plus the city in trying to name the domain. Hence, we have Curtis McKinney, Texas.com, and it costs less than $15 to do. So you could have a variation of praise and pro modifiers that could ensure that you have the core service plus the city in the name itself. That's the first step that we took. The second step is basically um, tell Google what our website is all about. And this we can do by including it in the title tag. The core service plus related service that we service and plus the city basically gives Google understanding of what our website is about. Hence, you're able to see it right here. So a user barely seeing the search result understands that this website does gutters, and basically that's the second step we took. The third step we took is also include the core service plus related service plus city in the very first headline of the home page itself. Then the fourth step we took is also include the core service plus the city and related service in the very first paragraph just below the headline of the website. And that concludes this entire section above the fold. The next section is the our service section. So in this section, you want to list out all of the related services that you offer. In our case, replacement, repairs, downspout. You briefly talk about each of them. And the third section is the section you talk about why they should choose you. What's your process like from getting a call to booking a client and fulfilling the services? If you're licensed, if you're insured, if you've had awards of some sort, what is your process like? If you're family owned, if you're veteran owned, how do you service your client? So in this section, you want to include all of those to build authority and to build trust with your customers. Then the second to last step, non-negotiable, is the frequently asked questions section. It says in this section you want to answer queries people are actively looking for, people who are searching for your services, the kind of questions you're asking on Google. And Google gives you an hint via the data they have themselves. Like in this case, through the people also ask questions. When you perform a search for your services, you'll see the section called people also ask. In this case, you're saying how much you got to cost on average in Texas. That's a bit broad, it's a bit general. You really want and a service that is local to your area. So in this case, you would phrase the question like, how much do gutters cost on average in McKinney, Texas? What is the best gutter company in McKinney, Texas? That's exactly how you want to phrase your questions on the website and target them. Then the very last thing we did with this website was include the zip code of the location that we're servicing. So these are all the zip codes that are tied to McKinney, such that when someone performs a search that includes the zip code, we appear position number one, position number two for those relevant searches. And that's all we did to get this website ranking and generating 16 calls, 16 form fields within a specific website. Then, in order for Google to trust us, basically, we have to signal them that we are a site like we're a force to be reckoned with by listing our website in multiple directories. I have a list of over 400 directories right here that we could get our website that we got our website listed on. You could basically go through each of these lists and register your business one after the other. Or you could hire the services of this guy, Mohammed Waid on Fiverr, that does this out for $75 to get all of this done for you. Within 7 days, you get a response back with all the links and vis-a-vis. And this saves you a lot of time and energy to get this done. And that's how we're able to generate this. Spending $75 for the domain, $75 for the citations, and $15 for the domain. Basically, we're able to generate 16 qualified leads. That's if we were to run ads, we would have spent anywhere between $1,600 to $3,000 to generate this kind of leads, and that's what we got completely free from Google. We're spending less than $100 for this website in total. There are a lot of things we didn't do with this website that we are doing correctly for new websites and new businesses going to 2026 that could have also helped us double the number of leads. The first of is the phone number. We didn't have an active phone number of this website at the time of this case study, hence we couldn't have anything to report. Most locals who are looking for a specific service are looking to call out a business owner to come to their home within 1 to 2 hours. They're not looking to fill out a form that takes anywhere between 24 to 72 hours to get back a response. Hence, if we'd add an active phone number on this website, would have doubled the number of leads to maybe 32 or 50 leads in total that's coming from this website. Then to further build trust and relevance within our local area and also give Google more context about the services we render, for this FX section, we would have created a dedicated page for each of these related services. So gutter repairs would have its own standalone page that talks about just gutters in McKinney, gutter repairs in McKinney. Gutter cleaning will have its own standalone page that discusses just gutter cleaning in McKinney alone, and that would have repeated for most of the services that we render. Then for nearby locations that we service, I'll pull up a map of McKinney right here. You can see we service Prosper, Roland, New Hope, Lowry Crossing, Allen, and vis-a-vis. We want to target multiple of these locations for various services that we render. This thus brings us more leads, more visibility, more leads, and thus would get more revenue for the business in question. And that's some top of the cherry we could have added to this website to get more leads. In addition to the on page itself, or on the citations that we did for the off page, we would have also gotten more links. And what more links does is, you can see we're ranking position number 2 for this keyword gutter repair in McKinney. In order for us to rank position number 1, we need more authority websites mentioning us. So consider you are going for a job interview and you have over 400 people referencing you and recommending that you're credible for that job. When you land on an interview, it's almost like a seamless transaction. It's easier for you to actually get that job. That's exactly how Google works. The high number of links that are pointing back to your website gives Google that signal, gives Google that trust that you are a reliable business and they want to rank you further. The very easiest ways to do this is to get a press release via this King's Wire plan. I recommend the $70 because it guarantees you 450 mentions, including Fox Media Outlet, NBC Media Outlet, CBS Media Outlet, and Digital Journal. So basically, these are foundational links that Google trust and it kind of helps you rank with the SEO. Then, in addition to that, you could also get high quality backlinks just cost anywhere between $74 to $95 per link, not this one that does $45, 450 links for $70. So you can basically get that from Local SEO Mentor of Majaki Cho. He offers a service for niche edits and local guest posts for $74 to $90 for local guest post and $90 to $95 for niche edit. That's exactly what you really want to have dominating your local area, and you basically crush your competition in your area. So on average, the cost that we're going to break down in getting all of this set up is $224 one time. You don't have to pay for ads, you don't have to hire an agency. I just follow the simple process and I'm going to walk you through, and I've walked you through exactly how we did this. Like I said, we launched this website in November of 2024, and by January, within 90 days, we got our very first lead. And that's the timeline you need to expect. Over the course of 6 to 12 months, we landed anywhere between 1 to 3 leads per month, making it 16 leads. The average job of a gutter is around 1,005. Some spend way less than that on replacement. So if we close 5 of those leads, that's around 7,500 in revenue. For spending $224, that's 33 times return on investment. Compare that to spending $24,000 per year on ads. So that's exactly what we follow. You could pause this video and see the timeline as to how we built this website. Then in order for you to crush your competition within 5 to 20 mile radius, like we said, we call this the multi-microsite system on how to dominate your area. Having established that the home page gets most of the power because of the number of links that are pointing to it, and Google does not reward inner pages as well as they reward your home page, seen from this fact that our website is ranking way above Yelp's inner page because it's an inner page. Google rewards the home page because of the number of links that are pointing to it. So we have a site structure that targets multiple locations that we service. For Gotham McKinney, a separate individual website for each of them. And we have a sub structure like homepage, 7 dedicated service pages like we ensured. Then we have a 56 location per service combo pages that could be target, and we have anywhere between 73 to 100 page website for each of these websites that we are targeting. So why ads are not really the enemy, but you need a backup plan. So let me be clear about something. I'm not saying ads are bad. If you're getting successes with Google ads or Facebook ads, keep them going. Ads work, they bring fast results, and they are the bread and butter of your business. But here's the problem: you're basically renting out this traffic. The moment you stop paying, the leads stop coming. What I'm saying is this: use the ads to run your business right now, but start building SEO system that works for you over time. Over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, you'll start seeing organic results, and eventually at a point in time, you have to turn those ads completely off and you own your traffic source and not rent them. So I've given you the blueprint. I didn't hold anything back. I've shown you exactly the same system we use in generating these leads over the course of a 12-month period, and how you can replicate this for multiple locations that cost less than $224 to build out one single time, and you start generating it for you over time. But if you think that's too much work for you, we can book a free call with us, and in that free call, we analyze your market and see exactly what you're struggling with and how we can help you. Aside from building out the system for you, we also help you optimize your Google business profile. Like we said, whatever thing you use in ranking your website helps strengthen your Google business profile optimization. So you might as well as use one stone to kill two birds right here. We set up an automation review collection system for you, further strengthening your Google business profile. We set up a missed call text back function for your site, such that when someone calls you and you're busy, it automatically gets texted. They automatically get texted back, such that it prevents them from calling another business owner because you've already texted. We set up an AI chat widget that books clients for you on autopilot on your website, and we stay on top of all Google's current changes that goes on and implement them ethically on your website to get you the best quality results. You have two options right now today. We analyze your market, you go by the do-it-yourself method, or we've done for you service where we do everything for you. We're also offering a 3-day risk-free trial for Google Business Profile. You only pay when you see results. The same resources we use for organic rankings help the Google Business Profile rankings in the map pack. you typically generate more calls. So book a free audit call with us today and let's show you exactly how to own your lead source forever. If you've stuck with us to this video, to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Leave a subscribe in the button and like this video. And if you have questions, leave them in the comment section and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.